Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is a rebirth channel. I'm not a new tarot reader. This, like I said, a rebirth from a previous channel. If you want to look in the description of this video or the channel, it gives you all the information about how to get to know me quicker, faster, better. It also has information on how to get a personal reading with me, so just check that out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So Taurus, welcome to your reading for December 2023. I am a Leo sun, a Taurus moon, a rising Scorpio, and Cancer is in my Venus. So let's get going on what are the overall and most important things for you to know, Taurus, in the month. It's already jumping. In the month of December 2023. The readings are timeless, so if you find this a year from now, 3 years from now, sometimes I find readings 3 years and 3 years ago, and they apply to me right now. So it's so amazing how it works and what comes to you and what finds you. What is the Taurus collective? And these readings are good wherever your placement is, and if you're looking for somebody else, like a cross switcher. Please share with me. What does Taurus need to know for December 2023? Well, right now, bottom of the deck, you have the Death card, which the Death card does not, it can mean endings, but in this case, it usually means transformation. So, and I believe that it means transformation because your energy that you're in right now is the Seven of Cups, which means a lot of choices. And your outcome and your best possible outcome or goal is a union with a divine partner. And how you see yourself is going through a lot of change and destiny and things like that. So you have some pretty strong major arcana here. So whatever this transformation is, it is very faded. Okay, very faded, and the change is necessary. And even have others seeing you going through this blending and healing of opposites. And a lot of readers see the Temperance card as a union card as well. So Taurus, this is very coming through a spiritual connection here right now that possibly you're feeling overwhelmed with and not knowing what to do at the moment. In your obstacles and difficulties, there's a lot of conflict around you, a lot of fights, a lot of words being said that basically end relationships, right? Just like you're done, you're in your head about it, and things like that. In your recent past, or in the past, you have been in King of Swords energy. He looks pretty contemplative, and there's an owl here. Um, he's wise. He's smart. He knows everything that's going on at all times. He's very believes in science and analytical things. It would be a very big stretch for him to use his intuition. That would be very abstract for him, even if he believes in it at all, right? So he's into logic, he's into facts, not in his heart space too much, not really, not really. But there's been some sort of attraction or epiphany in the past with this person, um, if it's not you. So if it's not you, then if it's you, then you've been in this very logical, analytical energy, thinking about things, and inspiration has dawned on you. Otherwise, it's a person that you're quite inspired and attracted to in your life. In the near future, you're going to you're going to go through a resting period, which you probably need it because it looks like there's an awful lot going on. It looks like you're overwhelmed. It looks like there's a lot of change. And so, just go through this rest period and take the healing time. Do some self-care. Come to your conclusions. Your guidance is the world. So, you know, you're in this stage of like just completing cycles and things like that. And honestly, I think this resting period time and going after all this change and conflict and things you've been going through is going to bring in this celebration or this union, and this chance to possibly bring in this soul connection. I love this card so much. It makes me so happy to look at. Okay, so let's clarify. I almost don't want to clarify. I almost don't. I almost just want to leave this be and not get two more rounds of cards on this. I don't really see. It's so straightforward. And I feel like you're confused and overwhelmed enough, and there's a lot of change. Let me go and let's just check and see what are 3 things you can do the month of December while you're going through this self-care time. And the self-care and resting, it's in your near future. So that could be today and this week, and it for a couple of days. It might last, um, and you'll be good. You'll have had enough, and you'll be back to wanting to celebrate and stuff like that again. So you just need to rest from that conflict and being overwhelmed by conflict. Okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna take it, but because it popped out like that when they just fly out when I'm doing a light shuffle. Let me take them. Please share with me. What are 3 things this collective can do month of December for themselves? Can I just what they do for themselves in the month of December? 3 seconds. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it says, I don't think I'm as strong as you think I am. So something about courage. And you've been through a lot. Like you've been through a whirlwind, and overall energy of your Jack is that you are going through a transformation and there's change, and even you see it as fated, destined change. And there's a little like healing going on. You're gonna feel wobbly. Wobble wobble. You're gonna feel wobbly. You're gonna feel like off and not yourself. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we have limited that flew out. We have greed. I want it all and I deserve it all. Then we have balanced. I I'm really trying to find a balance in life and love. Okay, so I can see that there's a lot of love. There's stuff coming on. This definitely looks like a soul connection. It looks like you're completing cycles with the World card here. You know, you're ending a cycle. The overall energies change. It's faded. There's healing and balance going on. So it's all major arcana. It's no joke, you know. Isolation. Nobody cares. Okay. So, you might feel like this isolation right now or in the near future, but it is going to balance you out. All right. And it's important, especially, when you're overwhelmed and you're feeling limited in what you can do at all. Um, you know, and there's a balance, right? There's a balance, like this other card said, that you're looking for the balance between love and work, right? Balancing the love and work life, and what you can focus on a little bit, or if you really are um, possibly hurting yourself from having things you really want, if you are focused on work too much. And especially, listen, the more money you make, they say, the more problems, right? And just be cautious that your pursuit of ambition is isn't toxic. Let's put it like that. Like, doesn't become where it hurts you. It doesn't become where it hurts people around you. Ambition, completely fine. Ambition not in balance, not so good, you know. And if it moves into a zone where you are causing harm to yourself or people around you, you're in the very, very unbalanced form of the dream, okay? The dream. So, look for that. Get yourself out there. Um, Self reflect, evaluate, take this time to relax. I know personally I do a lot of things, and it can be hard sometimes to want to like sit down with people and spend time with them when you have like a list of things to do and a list of things to pay for and knock out and stuff like that. And, you know, but you can get recharged from having conversations and laying back with family and be able to do more after that. You'll notice like that you feel that way. Okay, so since this is seems to have turned into a divine counterpart reading, let's get some messages. So, get some messages from your person. What did your person want to say to you, Taurus, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, please, Spirit, Taurus Cross Watcher, please, Spirit, please share with me. What does the collective, what does Taurus's person have to say? There's 6 things that Taurus's person has to say to them. What does Taurus's person want to say? That's the overall most important things Taurus's person wants to say. Taurus's person. So, so your person, they feel like you're their soulmate, which shocker, right? Definitely clarifies that card. Definitely clarifies the 4 of Wands. Definitely clarifies the Temperance. Okay. So what do they have to say? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if your person is at a long distance, they're having some obstacles getting around that. And, they know this has been an unbalanced relationship where you were putting in more than them. You're doing more than them. You were feeding the relationship a lot more than them if they were even doing anything at all. They had a mask on. They were pretending to be something else. So there could be some little things they're hiding, like maybe they think you make, they think that you think they make more money than they do, could be one. A lot of people hide their feelings and pretend like they don't care. A lot of people try to look tougher when they're really squishy on the inside. So these are the kind of things like, keeping up with the Joneses, trying to look like they have more money than they do, trying to act like they don't care when they do, trying to look tough when they're not, that kind of thing. I still have growing to do, which is typically the truth for people that are still wearing masks. They are not in their authentic self. They are not good with how they are and where they are in life, and they aren't accepting of themselves. Like, hey, you know, uh, I'm in this tax bracket. I'm not in that tax bracket. You got to come to be good with whatever tax bracket you're in, or that you actually have emotions, or that you're, you got a gushy center when you want to appear tough, things like that. And because they still have growing to do, they don't feel ready right now. They're in, this turmoil and things like this, which probably is sending you into turmoil, right? Because if this is a twin flame connection, Taurus, if it really is, and it is giving that so hard and so much with this, like, this is like screaming at me so much. Like, I can't, that's why I didn't get another 2 rounds of tarot like I've done through the other signs, because this is like, and then you're always completing cycles and things like that with the world. Because the twin flame journey is a journey of self-discovery. And so when you're going through all these changes, when it's breaking down parts of your ego where where you're pretending and you're being false and you're going through this growing, it can feel, you just don't feel ready. And like I said in the beginning, um, where, right here, it's like they're, you and them, because you're always pretty much mirroring each other, like you're feeling the same feelings, um, but for maybe different reasons. Like it'll show up, oh, you're insecure, but they might be insecure about money, and then you might be insecure about your appearance or something like that. It'll show up. Um, so it can make you feel, if you're not feeling like yourself, it can make you feel not ready when you're going through all these changes and it feeling wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. But let me tell you, at the end of the day, they feel empty without you. So, you know, this journey is a journey of self discovery. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. And it's especially tough when you even have other things going on in your life besides just figuring out if you're in a soul connection or not, right? But it's those other things that are going on around you that bring to light that connection is a soul connection. And if you feel like you're going through a lot of change and growth, then you might be on the twin flame journey. Like, okay, so what? Oh, there it is. Okay. No. Okay, so let's just do the soulmate edition really quick. Okay, we'll get some advice. Please, Spirit, please share with me six cards, six pieces of advice for the Taurus collective for the month of December of 2023. Please share with me six pieces of advice for the Taurus collective for December 2023. Six pieces of advice for the Taurus collective for December 2023. This is the most important things for the Taurus collective need to know in December 2023. Please, Spirit. I love that I shuffle on camera with you guys. Okay. Okay. So overall, the overall energy of the deck is a superficial bond, right? So don't stress about that because we're gonna keep going. Um, they are in a superficial connection. There's a third party involved, okay? But this is between the two of you is a growing bond that's opening in layers for divine union. And spirit is working it out and it will be worked out. And your communication will improve. Okay. So I didn't want you to see that and flip out, but This is definitely all for you. Um, so, the bottom of the deck is superficial bond. Then it says a third party is involved, and the odds of you knowing that um, are high, right? And whether it's with a person or, um, you know, work and they're working on the greed issue, or, that's their toxic trait, um, don't worry too much about it, because the superficial bond that they're in with a third party is superficial. And then the superficial bond that you guys had, possibly an acquaintance or friendship type of bond, it's growing. It's growing with them, and that's the advice. And just go slow, just open it in layers. And this divine union is gonna come in. I can't make. I almost had a party when I saw that. Yeah. So just work it out, and do your best to just to an improvement in communication seems to be what will solve a lot of this for you, Taurus. And you know, this looks good. Like, what a beautiful December for you. I'm so happy for you. Definitely come back and tell me about this, if and when it happens. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being here. If you'd like a personal reading, check the description in this video and or the channel. And be blessed. Have a wonderful December and happy holidays.